Hey guys, Dylan Allen from AllenEnduranceCoaching.com here. Today, we're talking squats. From the front, we're looking for one big thing, and that is that the knees stay stable while you're doing your squat. If your knees are wobbling around, it means that your hips aren't engaged, and that's going to lead to that inward cave of the knee when you're running. When you land, and the knee collapses, and then you kick your calf on the way by with the other foot. That's the root cause of most knee pain for runners, T-band syndrome, and it's because that knee is buckling in. And so when we're doing our squats, one of the reasons we do squats is to develop good hip stability and core integrity so that that doesn't happen. So when we're doing our squats, we want those knees to stay facing straight ahead and in line with the feet. So if your feet are tilted out just a little bit, your knees will be tilted out just a little bit. And the glutes are going to be engaged, core is tight, and you're going to come down for your squat, no wobble in the knee, and back up. From the side, what we're looking for our squat is for a flat back. So you should have a straight line from your hips to the middle of your back to the back of your head through the whole range of motion. A lot of us were trained to do squats to look up to the ceiling. But if you notice, if I do that, my back arches. And that's going to put a lot of compression force on the lower back, L4, L5, where a lot of folks have trouble anyway. So in order to avoid that, we keep the back neutral, nice and straight in a neutral position. So if we look down, just like when running, if we look down, our back arches, that also isn't very safe for lifting. It also doesn't reinforce good running mechanics. So, for both safety and for reinforcing good running mechanics, we want to keep that back flat. And so, if glutes are engaged, the core is engaged, we're coming here. Notice my back is flat. I'm not looking up with an arched back. I'm not looking down with my back curled forward. It's flat. Now, the big thing here is you notice my head, my eyes are looking here. I'm not looking here, I'm not looking here. Because your back is going to follow what your head is doing. So if our back is going to be at an angle, our eyes need to be looking at that angle too, 90 degrees for that. So, again, nice flat engaged core, glutes are engaged, coming down, back up. I intentionally tucked my shirt in today so you can kind of see what my waist is doing. One of the ways you can tell you're getting too deep is the most common error in terms of back alignment goes with squats. It's called the butt wink fault. And that is when you get to the bottom of the range of motion in your hips, and in order to go deeper, you sacrifice lower back integrity. And so it looks like your hips go at the bottom of your squat. See if I can demonstrate this for you. You get to the bottom of the range of motion of my hips, and then you notice my lower back rounds in order to get deeper. Right? I no longer have that good lower back and core integrity. That's going to be when folks hurt their back when they're lifting. There is a time and a place for ATG squats or maximal depth squats, but a lot of runners have tight hips and hamstrings, which is going to limit our ability to get super deep in squats, and that's okay. And from a functional running perspective, you're never running from here, or at least I hope not. So, we're getting our knee up to here. We want that good range of motion in the hip, forward and back. But we're not doing squats, maximal range of motion all the time. It's just not something we really need to do from a running perspective. If you want to do it from a functional health and wellness perspective, go right ahead, as long as you have good core integrity and good hip mobility. So if you're getting to the bottom of your squat, you're loaded up, let's say you're doing back squats, and you got a couple 100 pounds on your back, and you get all the way down here, and then you get a little too deep, and you get that butt wink full, and then you come back up, what's going to end up happening is you're going to put a lot of compression force on your back, and that's going to be when you get hurt. And then you go see a physical therapist, you have surgery, or you see a personal trainer. So don't do that. If you have any questions or comments about squats, hit us up down below. Smash that subscribe button and the like button. Tell people about it, because every little bit helps. Till next time, train smart.